user management. As a Linux administrator for a fast-growing company, you have been tasked with creating, modifying, and removing user accounts from the Linux server. The company has just hired 9 new employees to fill 3 newly designed departments. The departments that they have created are engineering, sales, and information systems. The server must be set up to the appropriate files, folders, users, groups, and permissions to ensure a successful launch of a newly designed department. Okay, so we're going to start with create a directory in the root of the file system for each department. This name should reflect the department name, and we'll use that directory. All right. So the root ls, let's look at root right now. So right now this is our root directory. Let's just change to the root. All right, so we're currently in the root directory. We need to make 3 directories. So currently I'm logged in as the system admin. Who am I? The system admin cannot make directories here. This will fail. So you can see I don't have the permissions. So I could use super user do, or I'm just going to switch users to root, so I don't have to type sudo every time. All right, and the password is netlab123, netlab123. So I'm currently acting as the root user. With great power comes great responsibility to not destroy the system, but it's a virtual machine, so I'm not worried too much. In a real scenario, maybe this wouldn't be the smartest thing to do. Probably make more sense typing sudo every time. All right, so I'm gonna make dir. Let's start with engineering. Make dir sales. Make dir information systems. So we should have the 3 directories here. So yep, we have sales, IS, engineering. So let's do ls line or long format, and let's type them out really quick. So engineering, sales, IS. So we can come back to reference this later if we need to. So it should show, oops, I want, oh, because it's listing what's inside of them, probably. Yeah, that's not what I want. All right, let's just do the line then. All right, perfect. So we have them right here. We can see their directories with pretty much everything standard. They belong to the owner and group root. All right, create a group for each department. This name should reflect the department name that the group will be assigned to. So yeah, I'm just gonna make groups. I'm gonna make them identical to what we called them here. Just make things easier. So the command for that is we have group add, and I just type the name of whatever group I want to add, and we can check first. So we have, let's check out the etc group. This will show all of the groups, and you can see there's an ID attached to it. And if we don't specify an ID on creation, it will just do the next highest. So it should be like 1002, 1003, 1004. So let's try that really quick. So we'll try group add. We'll do I, or let's start with the same order we had before. So I believe it was, I guess it doesn't matter. Let's start with engineering, group add. You might be able to do multiple at once. I haven't tried that, but I know once at once works, so I'll do that for now. All right, so let's check in this group file. Yep, just like I said, we have 1002, 1003, 1004. Perfect. And let's clear to make the screen a little bit easier to see. All right. So I believe that checks that off. Create an administrator user for each department. So if you remember, we have 9 new employees with 3 departments, and then 2 additional users for each department. And it looks like it wants them to all have bash, and so the bin bash, and to have their primary group belong to that group. All right, perfect. So we can do user add And the M option on user add will make sure their directory appears in the home. So let me show you really quick. So we can ls home. And right now we only have the system admin. If we want to make sure that they appear in here, we can explicitly call out the M option. Oops, when you do user add. So M will make sure they're added to the home directory. And then it wants their shell to be bash. So the S option is shell. Since this is a Linux system, I forget where it is, but in the configuration system, I'm pretty sure by default it will be bin bash. I'd have to look up where it pulls the default from, but yeah, we can add this anyways, it doesn't hurt. And it said it wants the primary group to be the same as the group. So we're doing user add. So the first group we'll just do engineering. And a small g is to set the primary group, a large G is secondary groups. Set primary group G. We'll start with engineering. And then we're going to pass in the name of whoever this is. So we'll say for each one we want init admin and we want 2 users. So we can do engineering. We'll call it, and maybe not the most beautiful, but let's just say consistent to make sure it's easy to reason about later. So we'll say engineering admin. And then we'll do engineering, let's say user 1, engineering user 2. And if we look again, let's see. So we have engineering admin, engineering user 1, and user 2. Perfect. So we're going to do the same thing for the other ones. So we're going to, let's do sales next. So we have sales, sales admin, sales user 1, sales user 2, and yep, so we have the sales user 1, user 2, and admin. Perfect. So now we're going to do the information systems, IS. So IS admin, IS user 1, IS user 2. Okay, perfect. So we have those now. All right, for security reasons, the following modifications will need to be made to each of the department's respective directories. Ensure that the owner of each of the directories is the department admin. All right, so we need to change the ownership. So let's go back to the root. So we want to change owner, and then we're going to do it of, let's look really quick, man. Change owner options. We do the owner group, then file. All right, that's the right order. So we're going to want to change, what does it say? So we're going to make the owner the system admin for the respective one, and then the group will just keep the same name. All right, perfect. So let's try this first. Change owner, and we're going to do it, so we'll do engineering admin for the engineering group, and we're going to do it for the engineering file, right? Where did I put engineering? I thought it was there. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I put those. My bad. So CD, if we look here, so yes, these are in the wrong location. So we want to do the move. We're going to move engineering to engineering. And we're going to move sales to sales. So we're moving them all to the root directory. And we're going to move IS. You know what, I think I could have moved them all at once, but too late. And now let's change to the root. And if we list out, so we have engineering, sales, information systems. Perfect. And now, if we try this command, change owner, engineering admin, engineering group for the engineering folder in the root. If we ls and we do long, we should see for engineering right here. Yep, it belongs to the user is engineering admin and the group is engineering. Perfect, that's what we wanted. And we're gonna do the same thing for the other two. So we'll do sales admin for the sales group. Oops, meant to put a colon between. For the sales group. And did I capitalize that? Perfect. And we're gonna do it for the sales directory in the root. All right, we're gonna do one more for IS this time. All right, perfect. And let's check, list them all out. All right, engineering admin, IS admin, sales admin, looks good. All right, so ensure that the owner of each of the directories is the department admin and the group owner is the group for each department. Yep. The department administrator will now have full access to their respective department directories. Okay, so right here it's talking about, right here, the permissions. So, yep, the user already has full access, that's right. Ensure that only the owner of a file of a directory can delete their own file. Okay, so this is a sticky, is what it's called. So you can do set user ID, group ID, and others. And if you set sticky permissions, it makes it so you can only delete files if you're the owner of it. So we're going to add that. So if we do, for sticky, we just do change mode. The modes are like the permissions here. So RWX, we can do symbolic or octal. Let's just do octal. So you can do 3 or 4 numbers. So if I do like 777, that would give full permissions to user, group, other. And then you can add one in the front for the like sticky set user ID and group ID. But yeah, it just asked for sticky. So it said full permissions for the user. And it said for the normal user in each department, so like a group member, I would assume, it wants read and write. So read is 4, write is 2, execute is 1. So yeah, it says full permission again, so 7. And the department folders will only be accessible to users, admins in each of the respective, and nobody else has permissions. Okay, so for others then, if nobody else has permissions, others will be a 0. And then we need to specify the folder, so we can do engineering. We can do sales, last but not least, information systems. So if we look again, yes, this T is for that sticky bit where you can only delete files that you're the creator of in commons or like in shared directories. Create a document in each of the department directories. The ownership on this file will be the same as the directory it is located in. Okay, so I could either log in as the user or I could just change it afterwards. I think I'll just change it afterwards. The document should contain only one line that states this file. Okay, so we're gonna let's do echo. So this file contains confidential information for the department. So right now that echoes out, and we're gonna wanna redirect that into a document, I guess. Or, we're gonna have to specify the location. So we're gonna want engineering, we'll call it document.text. And I believe it should work. Let's check. So ls engineering. Yep, we have document.text. If we cat that out, so engineering and document. Yep, perfect. Let's do the same for the other ones. Oops. So we want that as well in sales. We want it as well in information systems. And now we need to look at the ownership of that document. So let's go to the engineering one. So you can see it's currently owned by root. So we're going to want to change that. We're going to want to do change owner. Does it say ownership should be the same as so we'll make it the sysadmin and the engineering group, I guess. So change owner. So we're going to make it engineer. Oops. I think engineering admin and engineering. And I think I can just do the file name. Engineering document. I think this works. All right, perfect. So it's the same. So I'm gonna have to do that for the other two as well. So we'll change sales admin. We'll make it the sales group. And we'll make it sales document. And like this. Information systems. Information systems group. Information systems admin. Okay, so if let's check LSL, let's do IS documents. Oh, my enter key is not working. What's going on? Okay, there. So this file can be read by any user in the department, but it can only be modified by the department admin. No one else has permissions to this. Okay. I mean, technically, I don't think anyone has permissions because they don't have permissions to the directory. So even though it says read on this, I mean, I could go if I really want to. So change mode, I'm gonna do, so let's start with IS, and we're gonna do the document, or oops, I need to enter the options first. We're gonna do, well, let's give the first full permissions, and then we'll do 4 for read, and we'll do 0. All right, and if we check again, yeah. Yep, so we can do that for the other two, I guess. And we're going to do engineering. Perfect. So deliverables, use the appropriate command to verify each user's group. Yep, we've done that. Yep, we've verified the assignment. Yep. Okay, I believe this is complete. I don't think there's anything additional. All right, thank you for watching.